We are told a parallelogram has sides of length 14.3 and 16.6. The longer diagonal is the length of 24.3. Find the angle opposite the longer diagonal. So we're going to start by drawing our picture. And so I have a parallelogram, which looks like this, and those are parallel. So then I have 14.3 and 16.6, and then I have this diagonal here, and it is 24.3, and I want this angle right here. So what I've done is I've created a triangle here. You can see that, even though I can't draw or squat. And I want to find this angle. Since I know three sides, this means law of cosines. There are sometimes where you're going to have the option between law of sines and law of cosines, but if all you know is sides, it will always be law of cosines. Because to use law of sines, you must always know at least one angle. Now there's three variations of this. All this really is that, it matches up the different sides. I'm going to use the bottom one. I'm going to label my long side C. As long as you're consistent, though, it really doesn't matter which one you're using. So I have C squared equals A squared plus B squared minus 2AB cosine C. Then I'm just going to plug in things. So this is 24.3 squared equals 14.3 squared plus 16.6 squared minus 2 is 14 times 16 cosine C. So now, to solve this, what am I going to do? I'm going to do, and I'm going to carry this all in my calculator. Actually, let me see here. I think I can probably do it in here for you. So 24.3 squared minus 14.3 squared. Okay. So what I did there is I did the 24.3 squared minus now, and I'm just starting to work back on the other side. So I did this, subtract this is plus, so again I'm going to subtract it, so minus 16.6 squared. I'm double checking this on my calculator just to make sure I've got it as I'm going. And obviously you would want to probably run this twice. Okay, so now what I have here is I have 110.44 equals negative 2 times 14.3 times 16.6 cosine C. So now what I want to do is I want to get this cosine C alone, so I'm going to start dividing by these. So I'm going to do divide by negative 2, okay? And then I'm going to do divide by 14.3. And then I'm going to do divide by 16.6. So now I've got negative 0.23, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the inverse cosine of that. So I'm going to just do it on my thing. I have an inverse cosine button, and I think on this one's it. We're going to find out. Nope. I didn't think so. The H is something different. But in any case, this calculator won't do it, but there are online ones that will. You should get C equals 103.45. 103.45. So then I come back here and round to the nearest tenth. So 103.5. Check answer. So a lot of this is getting the picture drawn and then deciding what formula you're going to use. Anytime you've got sides and angles, you're probably looking at law of cosines and law of sines. They're very useful formulas to know. But if you only know sides, it has to be law of cosines. But there are going to be times you're going to be able to pick based on what you know which one you prefer to use. Really, law of cosines is much more side heavy. If you know a lot of your sides, law of cosines often is the better choice.